Good morning. We'll start session 1 with chapter areas related to circles. So, in this chapter, as the chapter name suggests, is areas related to circles. So, now what are the different parts what we talk about in a circle? Now, basic in circles chapter, we have already done the properties, different parts, right? We'll just recall that again. So, a circle, then you have a radius, okay? Then we have a chord. So, if I talk about, can I call that 2 radii of a circle? Now there are so many different parts actually formed here. So let me talk about this is, or I draw another circle where also I have a semicircle here, right? Then I have an arc. So if I talk about an arc, this is a minor arc and this part is the major arc. Then I have the region bounded by the minor arc, and a chord is called as a minor segment. The region bounded by the major arc and the chord is called as the major segment. We don't talk anything about tangents here because the tangent is a point which lies a point outside the circle, right? It's an external point. But tangents when we draw. But the tangent what we talk about, that touches the circle at one point of contact that comes outside the circle. So that we don't talk about here. Areas when we talk, it is within the circle. Then a region bounded by 2 radii of a circle is called as a sector of a circle. That means now this is also a region bounded by 2 radii. This is also a region bounded by 2 radii. So this is a minor sector and this is a major sector. I can also name that. That means with respect to that, what is the angle formed here? Now, okay, these two are, it's a radii of the same circle. So what type of an angle is formed when a acute angle is formed? Of course, a type of acute angle is formed here, region between or angle between the sectors of a circle. So this is an acute angle and this will be an, now this is acute and this will be an obtuse angle, okay. So here with respect to angles, we are applying certain formulas here, some degrees of angles here and finding the measure of the sectors, major sector, minor sector, length of the arc, major arc, minor arc, etc. Now apart from that, we should also know that when we draw quadrants to the circle, what is the angle formed? The angle formed here, we consider that as 90 degree. What is the, even this is the sector now, it is a region bounded by 2 radii, but this part is called as a quadrant of a circle, right? So what is the area of one quadrant? So there are different sectors or different parts what we learn in the parts of the circle. So in this parts, we have to find the sides, measure or the areas with respect to a particular angle that we study in the chapter areas related to circles. We have set of many formulas here which we have to remember it and apply it. So what we will do first now is, we need not draw anything because now already you know what is sector, what is radius, what is major arc, minor arc, major sector, minor sector. You've already written also that in the chapter circles. So directly give the heading as areas related to circles. Wherever a figure is required to understand the formula, I will make you do that. And we will first write down a list of all the formulas which are required in this chapter to solve the sums. So let's write down all the formulas now. So these are the list of formulas with respect to the chapter. Now few I have written, there are few more. I'll just explain this and then we'll write the few more things. First few are the very basic which you already know them. Circumference, that is perimeter of circle, is 2 pi r or pi d. Now we all know that areas are always measured in terms of square units and perimeter, circumference, its length, it's always measured in terms of its respective units. I have not written units anywhere which we already know. Area of circle pi r square, area of semicircle half pi r square, perimeter of a semicircle. Now what is a perimeter of a semicircle? So perimeter of a semicircle is pi r plus 2 2r. Now what is this 2r here? Suppose if you remember in standard 8 you had a question, what is the distance moved by the ant, right? In mensuration chapter. That is simple. We thought that we are supposed to find the perimeter, but the ant is moving in this direction and also in this direction. So what is it? Simple. It is half 2 pi r, that is pi r, plus 2r, which can also be written as diameter, plus d it can be written. So pi r plus 2r is the perimeter of the semicircle, or half 2 pi r plus, pi r I have written again here, 2r. Take r common, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, take r common, pi plus 2. This is the formula to find perimeter of a semicircle. The part as well as the diameter part. In terms of radius we always talk. Area of a ring or an annulus, it's nothing but a concentric rings which has a one center but a different radii. Pi of r plus r and r minus r. What are these two r? Outer radius, inner radius. We know now what is an outer radius and inner radius. Then comes the length of an arc. This is a circle. Now it is separated by a chord, right? Now this is the length of an arc. This portion what I am talking about. It is subtended by an angle. Now length of an arc, when I talk about, this is a minor arc. Now this arc is subtended with respect to which angle? This angle. That angle we mentioned that as a theta. Well, angle will have some values, right? So length of an arc is given by theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, or 2 ones are 2 180, theta upon 180 into pi r. Its standard formula, if you have to remember, that is this. After cancellation, if you have to remember, it is this. But usually everywhere we first write the standard formula, then we can convert it, or anyhow you can also write this. Both are equally correct. But try to remember one formula, where theta is the angle subtended by the r at the center. Depends upon which arc are you talking about. Length of an arc, if it is asked like this, then this theta will be used, right? So if it is 60 degree here, that would be 300 degree. Angle at the center of circle, reflex angle what we calculate. Area of sector. Now area of sector, when we talk about, this is a sector. This portion is called as a area of a sector. Area of, or this portion is called as a area of a sector in general, where angle will matter there. So area of a sector is given by theta upon 360 into pi r square, or half into L into R. Why L into R? Where L stands for length of an arc. Just come to the previous formula and let us see whether this formula satisfies. Half into, as it is L. What is L? L is nothing but length of an arc. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r, right? So instead of L, I will write theta upon 360 here into 2 pi r, where only r is there. With 2 and this 2 will get, you will get the same answer, and r you will get pi r square. Do you get the same answer there? Just substitute half as it is. L value is what? This or this. If I substitute here, I'll just write and show you. I'll keep half as it is. If you want full value, you substitute here. L is nothing but theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Theta upon 360 into pi r. One more L is there. One more r is there into r. So this is theta upon 360 into pi r square. Did we get the same thing here? Angle of area of sector formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. But it can be only found if length of the arc is mentioned. Find the area of the sector where angle is mentioned, radius is mentioned, as well as length of the arc is given. Directly apply this formula only. You have to remember this. It's not given completely in the textbook in this form, but if length of an arc is given, you can as well apply this formula. How we have already understood there. Next, area of minor segment. Now you can ask me here, children, one more thing. Which sector I am talking about? Major sector or minor sector? Depends upon what they have asked. Theta value will define everything. So if it is theta is less than 90 degree, it's an acute angle, it is the minor sector. If it is more than 90 degree, that means it is a major sector. Depends on the theta value where the angle is subtended at the center. It could be here or it could be here. What is theta? Theta is the angle subtended by the arc at the center. So depends on the theta whether it is a minor sector or a major sector, but general formula for sector is this. So remember the standard formula always. Next one, area of minor segment. This is particularly minor segment only. When we talk about segment, we bifurcate that in terms of minor and major, as well as the formula actually varies there. Now sector did not vary, it had the same formula, but segment has a formula. Now you have to be very careful in reading, understanding about sector and segment. Now what is a segment? The region bounded by a chord, and always one angle should be there. This is a minor segment. Or the region bounded by the chord and the major part is called as a major segment. The shaded portion is a minor segment. In the whole chapter, children, you will have all sort of figures where you have to find the area of the shaded region. They will not tell you whether it is a segment, sector, arc or whatever. Only or a triangle. Only the part is shaded. With respect to the part what they have shaded, you have to identify and find it. Right? Area of minor segment is given by theta by 360 into pi r square minus half r square sin theta. Yes, we have a trigonometric ratio involved in this chapter only for one part of sum. Now sometimes in your school they will do this chapter before trigonometry. That means if it is introduced before trigonometry, how can they introduce sin theta? That means we cannot do this chapter without trigonometry, right? No, we can also do this without trigonometry, but the calculation will be a bit lengthy. How? I will tell you that. Area of a minor segment is theta by 360 into pi r square minus half sin square theta. It has to be a minor segment only. This formula, by trying also I can't be trying this for a major segment. Why? Because sin theta is there. Theta value will remain the same thing. What is theta? Angle subtended at the center. Now what are the sine ratios, angles for theta? What we know? We know from 0 to 90 degree, right? Of course 0 we don't apply here. That means theta value could be 30, 60, 45 and 90. Identified with respect to sine theta, angles I know. But what if theta is beyond? If I am supposed to find the major sector, major segment, theta value would be 120, 180, 240. Right? We are not aware of any trigonometric angle ratios with beyond 90 degree. So this formula is applicable only and only for minor segment. What if I do not want to use trigonometric ratio? I don't want trigonometric ratio to be introduced. I only want, because I don't understand trigonometry. Some children will say, no, I don't want to use trigonometry. We want to stick on to the just formula wise. At that point of time, what you can do here is, look at the figure, what it is given. You have to find area of the sector. This part is to be found out. Can I tell area of circle minus area of triangle? Area of whole circle minus area of triangle will give me area of sector, area of the minor segment there. Yes. But area of circle formula is what? Pi r square. What is area of triangle? Area of triangle you have to find out with respect to what dimensions are given, height is given or not given, construct a perpendicular and find. You have to do that and find. Quite a lengthy it will be, right? So I suggest you all to go with this formula. Very simple in calculation. All I have written here, see. Area of major segment, area of same thing. Theta upon 360 into pi r square minus area of corresponding triangle. Now did you understand the meaning of corresponding triangle, what I have written? Okay. Let's move to the next one. Area of major segment, major part of the segment, is equal to area of circle minus area of minor segment. Now here children, I can't be doing it by trigonometric formula because major segment angle will be beyond 90 degree. So simple is area of circle minus area of the minor segment. What is area of the circle? Pi r square. What is area of the minor segment? Theta by 360 pi r square. Simple. That means angle will not come here only. Like this is a figure, just don't imagine this part. Angle is there. Right? In dotted lines I will just represent here. This is the angle part. But what I can do? Area of the whole circle minus this will give me area of this segment. That's not what I wanted here is. And that is what I have written. Area of circle minus area of minor segment will give me area of major segment. Remembering formula is very important for minor and for major. I want you all to write down these 9 things. If in case you require, as per the figures what I had drawn for justification or for understanding, you can also draw it for your understanding, right? Pause the video wherever possible and just draw those figures if you want. And next 1 or 2 formulas and then we'll just write it down. So these are remaining few formulas. Perimeter of a sector. Now perimeter we had not done, only areas was done. Perimeter in terms of units. Perimeter of a sector is given by theta by 180 into pi r plus 2r. Again, what is theta? Theta is nothing but it is an angle subtended by the r with respect to the corresponding sector you are talking about. Minor or this side of a sector which has all acute angles, or it has a other than that more than 90 degree angles. Area of a quadrant. Now when we talk about a quadrant, quadrant is also a sector, right? But the only thing is each angle in a quadrant is 90 degree. But what about a sector? In a sector, it could be 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree. One more thing children, what you have to make a note here is, usually thetas are asked in terms of angles which are actually you can divide it easily. Say like 30, 45, 60, 90, of course it becomes a quadrant. They don't give you like 72 degree, 39 degree, 27 or 28 degree. Such angles will not be asked. Okay. Area of a quadrant, same formula let me apply. Theta by 360 into pi r square is the area of a sector, standard formula. But what is theta now? Theta is 90 degree. Cancel it. What do you get? 1/4 pi r square. So remember, if area of a quadrant is asked, you need not say that theta by 360 into pi r square. Answer is correct. But immediately you can write this one, 1/4 pi r square. That will give you an answer for area of a quadrant. See, they will not directly ask you find area of a quadrant. They will give you a figure and theta is given as 90 degree. So with that respect, we understand that it is a quadrant, right? If you don't remember the quadrant formula, not a problem. Apply this only and do it. But when you substitute, you will get. But instead of theta 360, it's a direct formula 1/4 pi r square, which is only for area of a quadrant, right? In bracket, I have written a sector. Quadrant is also a sector, but where theta is 90 degree. And otherwise, theta values will fall whatever angle subtended by the arc is given. Then, these two are only one numerical what we have on this part. Distance moved by a wheel in one revolution. Revolution sums we have already done in surface area and volume. When a roller moves on a level ground, so that one revolution we talk about is nothing as a circumference of that roller or circumference of that wheel. So distance moved by a wheel in one revolution is 2 pi r. Now, number of revolutions, if you have to find out with respect to 1 minute, its distance moved in 1 minute. So these are the formulas which you have to remember. Now, these 13 formulas what I have given you, that will cover the whole chapter, right? So in the first exercise, probably we might not use any of these formulas here, but from second exercise onwards, we will start with this exercise, with this formulas. Let's quickly begin with the first exercise. It's a very small exercise, but basics types of sums are actually asked in it. About areas, perimeters, it's given in that exercise. Let's quickly start. Copy the first question. Exercise first one, it's again given here as unless stated otherwise, use pi as 22 by 7. The pi value to be used as 22 by 7, otherwise you can use it as 3.14 wherever mentioned. The radii of two circles are 19 cm and 9 cm respectively. Radii of two circles, please write it down. R1 is equal to 19 cm and R2 is equal to 9 cm respectively. Find the radius of the circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumference of these two circles. Find the radius of the circle and just write it as a capital R. Radius of the circle whose circumference is equal to the sum of the circumference of these two circles. Right? That means I will first find circumference of circle with respect to R1 and circumference of a circle with respect to R2. Let's find that. Circumference is equal to 2 pi R1. Okay. So 2 pi I will keep as it is. I will not substitute now. That comes here, children. If you start 2 into 22 by 7 into 19 and solve in decimal, it will be a very lengthy calculation. Remember, I keep telling you take common wherever possible. Or directly we will write this as by data. What they have told us, the radius of this is nothing but equal to circumference of these two circles. So C1 plus C2 is nothing but circumference of the bigger circle, right? That is what I have written. Write the formulas. What is circumference? 2 pi R1 plus 2 pi R2 is equal to 2 pi R. Okay. What is common? 2 pi is common. R1 plus R2 is equal to 2 pi R. Can I cancel 2 pi and 2 pi? Very easy in calculation. So, what will I do now here? 19 plus 9 is equal to R. Therefore, R is equal to 19 plus 9, 28 centimeter. Give the conclusion. The radius of the new circle formed is 28 centimeter. See, this is asked usually for 1 mark or it can be asked for an MCQ. But just look at the calculation. The calculation can be made it much difficult. How? You first calculate circumference, that is C1, 2 pi R1. You multiply 2 into 22 by 7 into 19, wherein it will not get cancelled. I mean, not a simple multiplication. Multiply thoroughly, divide it. Again with this, multiply and divide it. Again with this. A lengthier calculation, what you get? Rather, take common and do this. Second one is similar, children. Second one, what they have given here is, again they have given you two radii, R1 and R2. Okay. And they have told that find the radius of the another circle such that areas of these two circles is equal to area of the new circle formed. Now this was circumference and this would be area. What's area formula? Pi r square. Pi r1 square plus pi r2 square is equal to pi r square. So I think second one is simple with respect to area. You can take that for homework. Second sum I am marking it for a homework. We'll go with the third one. Third one is a bit lengthier, but it is very simple if you actually understand. The figure depicts an archery target marked with its 5 scoring regions from center outwards as gold, red, blue, black and white. So you have those markings, one is gold, the next portion is red, then blue, black and white. I think the colors are already given in the book. The diameter of the region representing the gold score is 21 centimeter. Okay, and each of the band is 10.5 centimeter wide. So according to them, so this is the first band, this is the first region which is gold. Diameter of the gold is 21, so radius is 21 by 2. So there are several color band now. Which color is this? The next is the red band. After red you have a blue band. After blue you have a black band, and after black you have a white band. So each distance here, this distance is 10.5. The width of this. Only that much is given. Find the area of each of the 5 scoring regions. So first we'll start with the initial data what is mentioned here. So question number 3, I can write that as for gold. Mention which region are you talking about. For gold region, diameter is equal to 21 centimeter. So radius is equal to 21 by 2. I always tell you to keep in fraction, but here it is better if you keep in decimal. Calculations will be much faster. Is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Yes, radius is also 10.5, right? Width is also 10.5. So for gold region it is very simple to calculate because only one area what I have to find. So area of gold region is equal to pi r square. I will not write again g here because I have already mentioned this is for gold region. That we will mention for all the subsequent part over there. So pi r square 22 by 7 into 10.5 into 10.5. 7 ones are 7 ones are 7, 7 fives are 35. So just multiply this area of gold region when you multiply you will get it as 346.5 centimeter square. Right? Similarly, I have to find area of red, blue, black and white. Next, we'll talk about now red region. Now, red region, when I talk about here, what is the radius? What is the radius of the red region? Now, see here, this is the center. Okay. Now, this is the radius of the gold region. Red region, only the width between the gold ring and the red ring is 10.5. So what will be the radius? I'll just draw here and show. I'll just draw this side. So this is gold. This much if I extend, this whole part will be of what? Red region. So radius is equal to gold region plus red region. Or I can say R of gold, radius of gold region plus red region. Red region width, because red region they have not given us radius. Radius of red region is nothing but R, that is radius of gold region plus width of the red region. Now what is that? What is radius of the gold region? That is 10.5 plus red region width also is 10.5. So here radius will be 21 centimeter. Okay, I'll use this as a capital R. I'll tell you why. Fine, now next. Area of red region. Now pi r square. Now pi r square if I write, that will be only this, children. Now already this area I have already found out. This area is already found by me, right? I have to only find area of this particular part. So how do you write? If you understand for red region, only one understanding is required here. Similarly, we apply for black. Similarly, we apply for blue. Similarly, we apply for black. And the similar one is applied for white as well. So area of the red region is equal to pi r square. I will write it in terms of r square minus r square, or I can say pi r square minus pi r square. Area of the gold region minus this area will give me area of the remaining portion. Instead that we'll use this formula. We have been using this in surface area volume in where to find the only region part, curved surface area, the outer radius minus inner radius. The same thing I am applying, a direct formula I am going to apply it now. Did you understand? In bracket if you want, just write this somewhere, but this is the thing. So this is of the whole radius, this r is of the old one, that is why r I wrote here, total. And this r is of what? the smaller part. Okay. So 22 by 7, what is this total radius? 21 square minus r square, which is 10.5 whole square. A bit of calculations, children, as I had told you. I am going to give you the final answer here. You find out 21 square answer minus 10.5 whole square answer, subtract this, multiply this by 22 by 7 and get the answer. So area of red region answer I will give you. So it will be 1039.5 centimeter square. Okay. Red region is done. I will do only till blue region. So third sum for black and white region, it's a homework. Black and white region you will find. Till blue region I will find it down. I'll only rub this part now because I need to. You can just pause the video, copy this down and then we'll move to the further part. Only this part I will rub it. Which is the next region now? Blue region. Now if you have to find the blue region, you have to pass it from the gold, red to blue. So radius I will write here as gold region. We will mention it as R of gold region plus then width of this plus width of blue region. Blue or black it is? Yeah, it is blue region. Now, what is radius of gold and width of red region? It's already known. In the previous part, we have got that as 21. Directly, I will write 21. You need not write 10.5 plus 10.5 again. Use it, but we will write it what we have written here. This is 21 plus 10.5. So, what is R? R is actually here 31.5 centimeter. Okay. Now, area of blue region. Again the same formula, pi minus r square minus r. So, what is your r now here? Your r is 31.5. What is your another r? The previous part what you have find out region, that is 21. See, that's what I told you. Understand, doing till gold is simple. Red you have to understand. Then once you understand red, if you understood exactly the concept for blue, for black and white, it is now again very simple to do that. Do this, calculate this. I will just skip the steps, but you have to finish it for blue region where answer will be 1732.5 centimeter square. Area of blue region, right? Now black region and white region is for the homework which you can complete it. We have last two sums which are very simple. We'll quickly finish them. With that, we are done with the first exercise. As I had told you, there is only one sum where we have about revolution and number of revolutions what we have to calculate. The wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. How many complete revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at the speed of 66 km per hour? So let's write the given first. The wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. So diameter of wheel 80 centimeter. Immediately. So radius is 40 centimeter. So how many complete revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes? So first of all, let us calculate one revolution is equal to circle. So that is nothing but 2 pi r. So let us find out circumference is equal to 2 pi r, that is 2 into, keep pi as it is children, because later finally at once we can calculate it until it is not divisible. 2 pi into r is 40. So circumference is equal to 80 pi centimeter. Keep this as it is. Okay. The next part. They have given that the car is traveling at the speed of 66 km per hour. So distance covered by the wheel, in one complete revolution is equal to, now how much they have given here, 66 km per hour they have given, but for that distance covered by the wheel, okay, before one revolution what we will do is distance covered by the wheel in 1 minute. Let us just check. Distance covered by the wheel in 1 minute, which is 66 km per hour in respect of speed they have given here. So what is the formula? I will just write here because directly I can apply. So we know that speed is equal to distance by time. Now here what they have given is speed is given. Distance we have to find. But distance is in terms of, speed is in terms of kilometer per hour. As I had already told you in the previous part, we usually do in physics conversions in terms of meters per seconds, kilometers per hour. But here we try to keep that in terms of whatever entity given, meters per minute we use, right? Or with respect to whatever is asked, centimeter per minute. Anything entity is asked, we can use it. So before distance, I think speed we will write, and then because conversion if I do it there, you will not understand. So speed of the car, let us first write. I'll show the conversion here only. Speed of the car is equal to 66 km per hour, right? So if I have to convert this in terms of meters and in terms of centimeter, because this is in terms of centimeter, so kilometer should be terms of centimeter only, and the question is asked is in terms of minutes, so r should be in terms of minutes. That one you have to see. You need not follow centimeters, meters, second or kilometer per hour. We already discussed why like this in the previous part. So 66 into 1000 into 100 centimeter. So this much part we have covered here. Upon r when we want, we will see that later. That is with respect to time we will see. So this main thing we converted in terms of centimeter. Only this part. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Just write here and leave it. This is the major conversion what we have. Now, distance covered in 10 minutes, that is equal to 66 into 1000 into 100 into 10 divided by 60, right? Cancel whatever possible here. 6 ones are 6 ones are 1s are. So distance covered in 10 minutes is equal to 11, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Keep this as it is here. Is this part very clear? We have got the distance covered in terms of 10 minutes. Now the last part. Number of revolutions. What was number of revolution formula? What we had written? It was distance covered in 1 minute, or distance covered in time I will write in 10 minutes what they have asked, because we have already found out here, divided by circumference. This which you will get 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 80 pi. So this is 80 into 22 by 7. Calculate this. 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by, you will get this as 1760 by 7. Take reciprocal. Into 7 upon 1760. Do the further calculations. Division part, you will get number of revolutions. Now number of revolutions, when we talk about, that has to be a whole number because numbers it is. So answer will be here 4375. Give the concluding answer. Therefore, how many revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes? Therefore, the wheel makes 4375 revolution in 10 minutes. That should be your concluding answer. And the last one is MCQ. MCQ is just marking, but still we will solve it. It is asked many a times. Pick the correct answer for the following to justify your answer. If the perimeter and area of the circle are numerically equal. So given that perimeter is equal to the area of circle. What is perimeter formula? 2 pi r. What is area of circle formula? Pi r square. If they are numerically equal, we have to find radius of the circle. Pi and pi will get cancelled. 2r is equal to r square, where 1r and r will get cancelled. 1r will remain. That's all. R is equal to 2 units. So it is fifth question. In fifth question, it is A part. Answer is 2 units. Question number will come outside the margin here. Inside the margin, the option will come, sub option A, B, C or D. After the option, you have to write the answer. Please follow these how I have written. The question number, the sub question and the option, all three are very important, right? Or you can explain this and write, or before itself you can write the answer if you have left the space there. But these three things to write is very important. I keep repeating this because this is the pattern how you have to write the MCQ. So with this we complete first exercise. Few homeworks are given. Please solve that, and also there are few worked examples you can work out.